Manners maketh man. I've been waiting for this moment. I talked to the others about it. We all agreed, and with Matthew Vaughan as well, that wherever we go now, we have to come here. Partly because I've always wanted to come here, for all kinds of reasons. But the response to the first film in this country was very moving for all of us, I think. I mean, I just had incredible feedback, and I've met people from Korea quite routinely in London who have such an enthusiastic response. I just thought, this is the place I have to take this now.
I don't think anybody can be a Kingsman, you see. You have to have a kind of innate sense of dignity. I think you have to understand, as Colin's character says, manners maketh man. You have to have impeccable manners, respect for other people, but you also have to be incredibly able to handle yourself in the field. Obviously, it's vital that you're able to fight.
I guess he's sort of grown up a little bit, I think, over the course of these two films. I'm a few years older. I guess in terms of what's changed about the character, he's just a little bit more sort of self-assured, a bit more relaxed. He kind of knows the job. I think he enjoys it and kind of revels in it a little. But he's still got that same kind of boy from the streets, cocky swagger. I think I always felt that was something that was a real shame that we would never see. You know, when we thought that Colin's character, Harry, was gone forever, that it was a real shame that you would never see them fighting side by side. Because what's quite fun about this one as well, in the first film, unless I'm very mistaken, you only ever see one Kingsman fighting at a time. And in this movie, what's quite fun is you see two Kingsmen fighting together. There is something quite nice about seeing two Kingsmen working together and working in unison.
It was nice to work with somebody else who wasn't a 10 times champion at fighting or something. It was actually quite strange on this one to find ourselves having to... we felt a bit self-conscious. I found myself having to go through all these manoeuvres with him watching. I wasn't really used to having a fellow actor witnessing my process. But it was nice. It was a new way to work together. You know, what we'd done up to that point was all dialogue based, and to actually go through some moves together took it to another stage.
This film, there is a car chase sequence, which was a hell of a lot of work, and it kind of becomes an underwater scene. I love the music in it. I love the energy of it. I think I've never seen anything quite like it, and I think it's very, very memorable. So I'd probably say that in some senses, but there's also a sequence at the end of the film which I think is very kind of emotionally charged for a reason I won't talk about now, and I think that's great too. So it would probably be those two scenes, but I'd struggle to pick between them.
There's also the snow action sequence, which is just incredibly unusual. I've never seen anything like that anywhere before, which is...
and I'm going to give a special mention to something I can't be specific about, but there's a small action moment featuring Elton John.
Well, I love to get the opportunity to sing. I wouldn't class myself as a great singer, but I think the point about a song is you've got to be able to sell it well, even if you can't sing it particularly well. But it's very resonant for a Scottish character like Merlin, even though it's an American country song. It can apply to a kind of feeling for home that everybody has, which he has obviously for the country he comes from, possibly the Highlands. So it suits his character.
It's a real privilege. Amazing. We were all talking earlier when we've all arrived, I mean, separately over the past kind of, 24 hours. And when we arrived, there are so many people here to greet us and to welcome us. And it's made us feel very, 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 very special. And we're just very honoured and very grateful.
And everyone else travelling with us has been saying the same thing. What an amazing city, what a beautiful city, what incredible hospitality, the food we've had so far. We're just in love with everything, and we've only been here for 12 hours or something.
We're really looking forward to meeting the fans, you know, and finding out what it is that they love about it, and we're just great to be able to deliver another one.